Hi friends, welcome back to the productivity channel. My name is Njabulo, and if this is your first time coming here, please do subscribe and become part of this wonderful growing productivity family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. The love and support is always amazing. The other day I was looking at my channel analytics, and I saw that almost 90% of you guys that are subscribed to the channel are watching the videos. So please do continue to watch and do continue to engage in each and every video, in each and every topic that I am talking about. Thank you so much, guys. Now on today's video, I'm talking about creativity. Creativity is one thing that each and every one of us wants to have. Well, actually, each and every one of us is creative in our own way. So it's only a matter of activating or finding that creativity inside of you and bringing it out into the world. Now I'm going to share tips for you that are hopefully going to help you start being creative or start realizing your creativity potential. The first thing that I want to talk about is that you need to write each and every idea that comes across your mind. There's power in writing everything. Well, most people agree with that, and I'm also one of them. When you write down your ideas and all your concepts, you are then able to at a later stage come back, review some of them, and then you're able to use them. But there is a tricky part to it that you should be mindful of. When you are writing your ideas, it shouldn't just be about writing a concept or an idea that came to your mind. You should be explicit in that idea. You should be articulating all the necessary steps that needs to be taken in order to have the finished product. Many times we have ideas that come across our minds and then we sleep on them. When you wake up the next day, you start to see cracks in that idea. You start to see holes. You're going to see the negatives around that idea. And 90% of the time, you're going to toss that idea on the side. Being explicit when you are writing your ideas is going to help you so that when you come back later to review that idea, it's not just you critiquing the idea itself, but you're now going to be looking at all the necessary steps that you have written down. You're going to be now analyzing, is this really going to come out the way I want it to? So don't fall for that trap whereby you are going to have a list of ideas, then you are going to push away 90% of those ideas. It may happen that you have really great ideas, but you're going to throw them away because you will never elaborate in terms of how you're going to articulate all those ideas. Now, another thing that helps with creativity is you should always expose yourself to a variety of content in life. We know that when you niche down to your specific craft and all, it's key, it's important because it allows you to be able to understand it better, explore all the information and whatever that you need to understand. But it is equally important to expose yourself to other different niches to yours. For example, I am a productivity YouTuber. That means I'm looking at things around motivation, inspiration, productiveness. That's what I'm looking at. It does not necessarily mean that I can't watch vlog channels, I can't watch food channels. I also have to tap into those contents because I'm going to draw some inspiration from them. Perhaps I can get other creative video ideas from them and then try and bring them to my niche, and then at the end of the day I come up with a really great and creative idea. The third one is reuse and recycle. Okay, you have come across that one big creative idea, you used it, it blew up for you, it got you so much attention, or you got whatever you wanted out of it. It does not mean that once you've used that idea, you can't use it again at a later stage. This is very important, but you have to be mindful of the context with which you are using it. If you used it on context A, now you have to use it on context B, because if you go back again and use it in context A, it means you are now just repeating one and the same thing. So your ideas have to be elaborate for you to be able to incorporate other context into that very same idea. I hope I'm making sense with this one. Now the last thing that I want to talk about. There comes a time whereby you sit down with a pen and paper. You're trying to think of great ideas. You're trying to think of smart ways of doing things. The first idea that comes to mind, you critique that idea and then you say, you know what, I don't think this idea is that good, or I think I've seen someone else doing this thing or whatever. There are no limits to creativity and ideas. Whenever an idea comes to your mind, you should make it a point that as soon as possible you articulate and then you execute that idea. With that said, you must always try to blend your ideas. Always make sure that whenever you come up with a new idea, it kind of links to a previously written idea so that you can be able to blend them and come up with something new. And another bonus tip when it comes to this thing of creativity is that never look down on yourself and never think that your idea is a repetition of someone else. There's a quote that says there are no great messages but great messengers. So if I'm doing a productivity video, like right now I'm doing a creativity video, there are about thousands and thousands of people who have done the same video, but it's the messenger that is different. So if I'm saying it, maybe it will sound better to you and you will really understand what I'm trying to articulate. So never look down on your ideas, never limit yourself. And with that said, thank you so much for watching up to this far. Please don't forget, like this video and share down below your creativity ideas. How are you able to remain creative and at the same time remain original and unique to your own craft?